Oh, what's up? So, got the win in the last game. Going into week 3 against the Saints, 2-0. This looks like a game we might lose. Look at that offense, 88 overall. And we're 87 overall defense, but um, lost a key player in injury in the last game. And Ronnie Harrison, top strong safety. So we did sign Harrison Smith, but he's older. He's going to have to fill in the role there. We're going to see if he can do the job for that. But Raiders 1-1, deciding this game to give the rookie quarterback a shot. We saw Sean Hill in the last game, and we're going to give Dylan Samuel a shot here. Sean Hill again has played better between the two, but he didn't have a great game last week against what should have been a team they could have thrown on. So we're going to see if we can do a little bit better with Sean against a better defense. So it may not be the best way to figure out if he's the better guy, but it is what it is. Let's go and look at the Saints real quick. Again, this is the fourth year of our franchise, and so everybody's team is a little different. So we got T.J. Brooks as a young superstar quarterback. Looks like he's pretty much staying in the pocket, so that's good. Man, Alvin Kamara with a 99. That's probably going to be the dude. And Michael Thomas is still playing. And they got Julio Jones? Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Man, this is going to be tough. Yeah, they got a good firepower in the air. Good offensive line. Yeah, this looks like a game that's going to be tough for us. They're a little weak on the linebackers, so we may have to. We may have to run the ball in this game. It's looking like it's going to be a run the ball game with these guys. Let's see. We got to throw a deep pass. I don't know that I'm as worried about the deep pass as I am about medium pass, and we're definitely going to run here. We did get a lot of our other injuries back. Let's hopefully we get through this without any injuries. So far, so good, though. We need everybody. We need everybody. Okay, I think we're good. We like it, Mikey. Well, with no further ado, let's jump on. Well, we do have a do. Okay, third string running back. Let's give him some power. Why not? Probably should have stuck with what he's good at this point. Kenny Thomas, I'm still waiting on him to really break through. I mean, he is. Oh, he was. He was an X Factor. He's no longer an X Factor, superstar X Factor. Been demoted. Rightfully so. He really hadn't lived up to the hype. So let's see if he can come through this time. Let me look at his abilities, make sure. Do I have? Oh, okay, no, I don't. Unfakeable. Let's see. Let's see if we want. We're going to go with secure tackler. Because we need that. All right. Let's do this thing. Sunday night prime time.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Saints and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight we got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games.
Let's see if we can get to him.
With a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
On 1st and 10, Brooks.
Nice.
It's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Brooks. Open man is Denzel Mims. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to
Woo. Look at all those stars on the field.
back to throw. Brooks. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Oh my goodness, Kamara.
And now off to the races down the right
Wow.
side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Look at this run. Kamara breaking tackles like nothing.
Touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed size
It's
combo,
1,
just about
2.
exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there.
Wow. And that was Harrison Smith, number 23, getting run over.
He'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He falls
Wow.
way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense.
Big game for the rookie.
And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
3 passes, 2 interceptions.
If his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there for the Raiders.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And
Good drive.
Here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw.
Come on, Simmons, you got to get your hands up.
Immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Brooks. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Raiders much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Quickly into the hands.
Oh my gosh.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Kamara.
Come on, man. You got to make that tackle. Wow.
Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th.
Got to make this tackle, man. Look at this. You're right in there. Who is this? Is this 23? Is that Harrison Smith again? It is. What's happening here? So he comes in. That's a tackle. What happens? He just doesn't tackle him? Wow.
And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Man, Alvin Kamara is a beast.
75 yards.
All right, let me take a look at something real quick. We'll go and look at what our defense is looking like. We do have a sub here. Smith is the sub. Gillespie. Let me see what's going on with Smith. All right, here's what we're gonna try. We're gonna hold up. I want this. Yeah. So we want to do that. And we're going to move Awuzie up. Put you there. And I'm tempted to put Abram back at strong safety. But we won't do that today. Okay. Let's see what we get with
Capper
this.
came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man.
Nice. Let's go. Nice run.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
Let's take a look. Can we do we get it all? I kind of want to see what happened, how this worked out. Okay, nice block. Just some pretty good blocks.
When he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Carl. Good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well,
good play.
Has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Brooks able to connect with Mims. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, I missed him.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Mm.
Caught right side by Mims. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports.
Oh.
This throw caught left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give. This is Kamara powering forward. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Oh, I missed it.
And he's going to be brought
Dang it.
just shy of the 5 at the 6. 85 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction. That leads to second down. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Nice hit, Merrick.
There to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll run it with Kamara. Boy,
Let's go.
As he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Forced out to his left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on 3rd down, Samuel. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Dang it.
Davenport, the first rounder out of UTS, sack.
Boy, Charles,
Miles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Brooks to throw. To throw on third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Dancing to his left. Room to run past midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
On first down, Samuel. And that is incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Samuel. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use
Let's
the
go.
second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We got to run it.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get the lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Samuel.
Come on. He's open.
But a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Brooks now. A final shot before break. His throw incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And to give this time to the tailback. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slowing it up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that is Allen still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. From the gun, Samuel. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. finally they feel they got a call.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Max Crosby.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips.
Look at that. That's a lineman, ladies and gentlemen. Nice catch.
2nd year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative
Max Crosby.
and turn it into
Wow.
positives moving forward.
We got to score on this drive. We can't waste that.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 102 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Throwing on 1st down. Samuel. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Carlson, out and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive for 4 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
And the Raiders have got him. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
And when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Brooks. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. To throw on second down, Samuel. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Peyton Turner able to get him for a loss of about 3. Off the play fake, Samuel.
Oh, you got to catch that. It's a good throw.
Excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive, it's fourth down.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive, Brooks.
We take those. We take those. Let's go, Trevor.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Let's go.
Into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Carlson on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Man, that was an amazing third quarter for us. Couldn't have asked for a better quarter.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender upfield for a deep route, and then
threw it to the wrong guy.
About 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Here's Brooks. Throwing on 1st down. He's got this one completed to Mims. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Brooks. That is caught by Mims. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. And the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Thomas has got it. Complete. 9 yards, not quite enough. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Trey Hendrickson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And the Raiders called on a nickel set here for third down. Looking to throw. Brooks. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pretty big game for us. We got a big win against a tough team. But Dylan Samuel we didn't really ask him to do a whole lot. 7 for 13. Didn't feel like his passes were too far off, but we also didn't throw the ball down the field very much. Pretty much leaned on our running game, and the defense just came through huge in this game, especially in that third quarter. Marshawn Lattimore is 2 weeks in a row with him leading tackles. And then Harrison Smith is in there. Nice to see Isaiah Simmons in there. And also nice to see Max Crosby, who Madden needs to track hurries because he put a lot of pressure on the quarterback in this game. Started out good. Started out close, 14-14, and then the 21-point third quarter and 0 from them pretty much sealed the game for us, and we were able to squeak it out.